Welcome to English Story. The morning sun spilled softly through the thin curtains of a small rented room, but inside, the air felt heavy with fear and hesitation. For a young learner standing in front of the mirror, today was no ordinary day. Today was day 2 of the English speaking challenge, and with it came the weight of self-doubt, the haunting memory of yesterday's mistakes, and the fragile hope of becoming someone new. The learner stared into their own reflection, whispering words that felt strange and shaky, yet alive. Behind those trembling lips was a dream that had been carried for years, a dream to speak English fluently, to be understood, respected, and finally free from the silence that had held them back for so long. Before we continue, if you believe in stories, second chances, and the power of persistence, please like this video, share it with a friend, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to English Story. Your support helps us bring more inspiring stories like this one. The challenge had begun just yesterday, and though it sounded simple, practice speaking English for a few minutes each day, it felt like climbing a mountain barefoot. Every sentence was broken, every attempt seemed awkward, and every word carried the sting of self-consciousness. The learner remembered how others would laugh when they tried to speak in public, how their tongue twisted on unfamiliar sounds, and how their heart sank each time someone said, "Sorry, I don't understand you." That pain had not faded, it lived inside every pause, every hesitation. But still, there was determination, the quiet promise whispered at night, "I will not give up this time." On day 2, the learner decided to step outside with nothing but a notebook and courage. The park nearby was filled with people, children laughing, vendors calling, friends chatting effortlessly in fluent English. Every sound was a reminder of what seemed impossible. Yet the learner sat on a bench, opened the notebook, and began reading aloud. At first the voice shook, words cracked, and the sentences felt broken like fragile glass. But slowly, rhythm found its way into the voice. With each repeated line, the learner's breathing steadied, confidence rose, and the words became less like strangers and more like companions. For the first time, the English language felt less like a wall and more like a door that could open. Still, fear struck when a passerby stopped to listen. The learner froze, cheeks burning with embarrassment, ready to close the notebook and hide forever. But instead, the stranger smiled and nodded encouragingly, whispering, "Keep going, you're doing great." That moment lit a spark brighter than any classroom lesson. For the first time, the learner realized that mistakes were not failures, but stepping stones. Fear was not an enemy, but a teacher. And this journey was not about perfection, but progress. As the days passed, day 2 became the foundation of something greater. The learner returned to the park each morning, repeating sentences, building confidence, and slowly piecing together the courage to speak with others. People noticed, not with laughter, but with admiration. Every stumble was followed by strength, every pause by persistence. And when the learner finally held a conversation in English, clumsy but clear, it felt like touching the sky after years of crawling in the dark. Months later, the same learner who once whispered broken words to a mirror was now standing confidently in front of a small group, sharing their story in English. The audience listened, not to perfect grammar, but to the heart behind each word, the courage, the persistence, the journey. Tears filled the learners' eyes as they realized they had done something they once thought impossible. They had given themselves a voice. If this story touched your heart and reminded you of the courage it takes to learn, please don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to English Story. Your support inspires us to keep bringing stories that teach, heal, and give hope. And before you go, I have a special request. Please comment below and tell us, what challenges are you facing in your English journey? Your words may inspire someone else who is struggling today.